It's your boy, Marquio. And we back at it again with another reaction, man. Today, we got LeBron James, king of playoff failures. Now, I know y'all didn't see me probably like in 2 days. But y'all already knew my last video. I told y'all I was going through it. Sore throat. I was sick. My grandma, shout out to grandmas, bro. They always come through. My grandma had bought me this yesterday, and the other day she got me she made me like tea. Gave me a bag of tea and medicine. Like, grandma's always coming through. And that's why I love my grandma so much, because she was there for me. You know what I'm saying? She was just being a grandma, just so nice and kind, Make sure y'all just cherish those moments with y'all grandparents. If y'all don't have them, cherish with all the people that's been showing nothing but love to you. Because, it's a lot of people out here that just don't show enough love to you. And whole time, you the one who's showing a lot of love to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So, make sure you just give I don't want to say give your whole heart, but, just give the number of pureness of your heart to somebody that's doing for you. When you need something, you go to them, and they always come through. Make sure you cherish those moments, because at the end of the day, we can lose good people, bro. We can really lose good people. So make sure y'all cherish those moments. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to be reacting again. We going hardcore. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I can't believe we really hit 15K subs. We on the road to 20 now. Let's get it. But let's get straight into this banger, man. Let's go.
Well. The LA Lakers, led by the narcissistic, self-obsessed, choking one, LeBron James, have done it for a second consecutive season. Eliminated from the playoffs swiftly in their series by the same team, this time via the gentleman's sweep, which kudos to the King for winning one single game in the playoffs this season. And it wasn't for lack of trying by the Lakers in Game 5 at Denver, trying to stave off elimination again for the second game in a row. And it was a game effort by the entire Lakers roster. D'Angelo Russell had 14 points and 6 assists. There was finally a Rui Hachimura sighting last night with 15 points, while Austin Reeves added 19, including 9 massive clutch points in the fourth quarter, and AD, fighting through a shoulder injury from the midpoint of the third quarter on, was still able to contribute 17 points, 15 rebounds, and 4 assists. Oh, and don't forget about the Lakers' sixth man and top contributor all season long, the officials, who also showed up and showed out last night as the Lakers outshot the Nuggets 27-9 from the free throw line. And yet, all of it just wasn't enough to get by the three-headed monster of hobbled Jamal Murray, who was questionable coming into this one with a calf strain, Michael Porter Jr., who was excellent all series long, and of course, the mainstay, Nikola Jokic. It was those three and little else last night for the Nuggets. Murray, for the second time in 5 games now, provided the heroics and the walk-off game winner. And he had his best game of the series in this one, despite another down shooting night. And for the series, he finishes shooting just 40% from the field and 29% from 3. Jokic, meanwhile, just another ho-hum, quiet, near-historic triple-double, 25 points, 20 rebounds, and 9 assists for him in the closeout game. And for Nikola Jokic, who was on the cusp of winning his 3rd league MVP in 4 seasons, picked right up where he left off in last season's playoffs, where he became the first player ever to lead a postseason in points, rebounds, and assists. finishing the first round of this series in these 2024 playoffs with a per-game average of 28 points, 16 rebounds, and 10 assists a night on 59% from the field. And this was, on the surface, a matchup the Lakers wanted as they went out and seized the moment against the Pelicans in the first round of the play-in tournament to lock this rematch in from last year's Western Conference Finals. Though many on the outside looking in were suggesting that the Lakers would be better off intentionally losing that game in order to dodge the Nuggets and instead take on the Thunder, who the Lakers did have a 3-1 record against in the regular season. A strategy that head coach Darvin Ham did not think very highly of, as he suggested it was a strategy concocted from someone who escaped from an insane asylum in his post-game presser. While when he addressed the team following that play-in victory against the Pelicans on the heels of securing the matchup with the defending champion Nuggets, Darv was feeling himself and his team's chances.
We get all the smoke and we ain't ducking no fades.
And quite frankly, you can't blame Darv for his confidence, as King LeBron and AD were also feeling very good about this matchup. In fact, beyond good. Great. Hell, they couldn't wait for it.
Me and Bron had some conversations like, you can't wait.
Can't wait.
But little did we all know, the Lake Show's confidence wasn't necessarily misplaced, as one could easily make the argument that they were the better team through 4 games, with the Lakers holding the lead for 136 minutes of 192 played in the first 4 games, which was good for 71% of the time. No teams in the postseason this year have led for a larger portion of the series for their first 4 games besides the Celtics and the Thunder. The Lakers led for a larger percentage of their first 4 games than the Timberwolves, and Minnesota not only swept the Suns in their series, they won that series by an average margin of 15 points per game. But the Lakers led for more of their first 4 games than the Wolves. But LA entered their Game 5 down 3 games to 1 in the series. And that inevitably falls squarely on the shoulders which bear the ink of Chosen One on them. And LeBron James has been bandying himself around as the GOAT since 2016, closing in on a decade now, since Kyrie Irving won Game 7 in the Oracle of the 2016 NBA Finals.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
And he has been going out of his way ever since to let us all know that he thinks he is the GOAT. Traveling with a pair of live GOATs, having his wife introduce him as the GOAT.
The GOAT.
I seen that yesterday.
LeBron James.
And recently, just before the playoffs started, posting this video of him shooting around with his son in the driveway.
I'm GOAT, bro. G-O-A-T. What are you talking about?
But as Bron found out after choking away this wide open shot in Game 2, which was the cherry on the top of a blown 20-point lead, critical shots in clutch time of the playoffs hit a little differently than those driveway jumpers. Just more of the same for the bagless one, who has been vomiting on himself in clutch time for 2 decades now and counting. And with recent reports streaming out from agent and bestie Rich Paul that he expects James to continue playing for another 2 to 3 years, that just means there is still plenty of room left for the King to add to his epic book of failures.
I really got something to say. Like, I feel like when people have this debate about LeBron James and Michael Jordan, I just feel like their biggest argument is LeBron James got 40,000 points, 50,000 points, and that's why he's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? They won't even throw his accolades in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like how many championships he got and all that. Like, all right, say if somebody came after LeBron, right, and broke his record but only won one championship and played the same amount of years he played, is he the GOAT? No, he's not the GOAT. He just made more points. What if he had just a lot of championships and not the same amount of points as LeBron got? We'll be talking about something else right now. I feel like everything to consider to be a GOAT, I feel like everything gotta be like your peers, accolades. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see LeBron James peers talking about him as much. Majority of his peers think Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Majority of his peers feel like Michael Jordan is the GOAT. His best friend Dwayne Wade think Michael Jordan the GOAT. His best friend Carmelo Anthony think Michael Jordan the GOAT. Kyrie Irving think Kobe and Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Ray Allen, that hit that shot for him, think Michael Jordan is the greatest to ever do it. And he played against Mike and he played with LeBron. So I feel like the peers is really can determine who's really the GOAT. You know, going head to head with a player every game. How y'all feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Even though Michael Jordan had, in the beginning of his career, Michael Jordan had a good end off of his career. Probably one of the greatest end off of basketball history. Michael Jordan started off getting winning championships, but he was getting accolades. He was just getting buckets. He was doing him individually, and then he started getting he didn't get traded or nothing. He built off the Chicago Bulls. They made connections for him and good picks for him to develop the team together for him to win championships. Then a couple years later, Mike started winning championships, and he kept winning championships, and nobody else was winning championships but Mike. LeBron didn't have it like that. LeBron would win like one or two, go to a different team, a couple years, then win one again. Like Mike was three-peat. He won 3 in a row. Went to go play baseball. Imagine he didn't play baseball. I feel like he would have won way more, because his drive and his mindset would have developed way more. But he went to go play baseball, so his development just slowed down just a little bit, because now his development is into baseball. Now he had to come back and just get the rust off him a little bit. But if he probably played way more years, so he probably would have played all the way when it was Shaq and Kobe, I feel like. And if it was like, if it was no Last Dance, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I know it's hypothetically, but if it was no Last Dance and they kept going, I feel like they would have kept going till they lost. Mike would have probably had about 8, 9 of them things. Word. Because they had so much chemistry. They kept winning. They winning. They just had so much chemistry, and they just add more pieces to their team. They gonna be, oh my gosh, bro. If you would have seen the 2000 Chicago Bulls, that's another time to talk about. But y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about all that, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see next. I'm glad to be back. It's getting real deep. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get real deep on this page. Like, we gonna all talk about some hoops. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing, blessed day, blessed weekend, blessed year. Continue to keep being good people out there. Keep worshiping God, and just keep doing the right things. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and thank y'all so much for 15K subs. With no further ado, I'm out.